some bumpy roads.
What do you have to say about Monument Valley?
I said yes.
What do you have to say about Monument Valley?
Oh God, yeah. Monument Valley. It was quite something as well. It was very special. It's different than Grand Canyon. And we wanted to go inside the national park, but of course it wasn't part of the national park pass. We had to pay $20 extra. And it was not the money. It was the fact that Gus could not go in the park because he's too big. And that's fine with me. Where Gus doesn't go, I can go. So if he's not welcome there, I'm not going. So yeah, we just turned around and had a little picnic like a mile away, and that's that. So it was outstanding. I did read up a little bit on it, but there's not much on Wikipedia online, so as to the history of it and things like that. So it's a special place too. Arizona is wonderful, and then it phases up to Utah. So those two states are magnificent.
What do you think of Mexican Hat?
Mexican Hat? I only liked it because I met a beautiful little dog, a little girl. She was on the side of the road, and I'm still heartbroken. I would have taken her home. She was, somebody just dropped her off. We were there for like 2 hours with her, I think, an hour and a half. I fed her, I gave her water. She was so thirsty, she was so hungry. And she was so well behaved. Like, what a wonderful girl she was. And then HR tried to stop a few locals to see who she belongs to. And the woman said, well, on one side you have the shepherds, on the other side you have the blacks. One of them must be in possession of her. So then he alarmed the woman, and then she texted both sides. Somebody, I'm hoping, did pick her up last night. And we went as far as even going to someone's house to see if that is their dog. And of course they said it's not. And then we turned around and just continued on our journey. But if this occurred in Canada, just because I know it's so difficult for the paperwork and everything to bring a dog through the border, if this was in Canada, I would have taken that dog and made her my own. So it was heartbreaking. I was actually even hoping this morning that I go back and see if she's still there. If she was, I would have said, okay, that's a sign. Let's take her and see, just see at least what kind of breed she is or something. So I'm hoping that she's okay. One dog at a time, right? One animal at a time. I know you can't save them all. There are so many dogs without owners around the world. Like my sister, she rescues cats. So that's what she does. She does this of her own time. She rescues cats. That's the only reason why she's not leaving the place she's at right now. Is because of that. She stays put because she goes and she feeds them. She gives them water. So I have nothing against cats, but I'm not a cat person per se. Like, I would never let a cat, die of dehydration or malnutrition, but I don't think I would long to take a cat home. But a dog, yeah, I love dogs. So, and she was so beautiful. She was a pretty girl. That was the highlight of Medicine Hat, even though it was 6 miles away. It's the only, Mexican Hat, it's the only thing I pretty much remember good about that place.
Well, you had a nice little steep downhill descent.
Oh yeah, 10%. But it wasn't long, and there were also, on one side it was pretty flat. The hill was flat, it was not steep going down on both sides, so it was okay, just because of those two one or the other, and maybe not, but yeah, it was good. I have to get used to it at some point, but I know I will eventually encounter the kind of mountain road where you're climbing up. It's like a huge drop on one side, and then you have to go down the other. A huge drop on one side. Those are not my cup of teas. And it just continues and continues down the mountain. It's like it goes, it feels like forever. It's not.
What are you doing on the road before sunrise?
Oh, HR had a panic attack. He couldn't get Wi-Fi, so we had to get the road. I cleared up in a few minutes. I was ready to go. Of course, I didn't do my pre-trip inspection. Nothing. But yeah, I was in the middle of my exercise. I didn't even shower. I didn't wash my face. Nothing. So I just put the slides in and just made the little kids comfortable. It's unplugged. You know, the electrical, the black and gray water tank. And on the road, I was not too happy about it because I thought that guy's going to blow a tire in the truck. Anyhow, I was not too happy about it because I was in the middle of my workout. I just started a laundry. I thought we would leave it around 8:30. I started a wash. I thought we would go in the back and at least have a little walk. There's going to be a cute path according to our neighbors. So, yeah, but that was not the case. So we're on the road. 6 a.m.
And we still don't have internet connection.
And we still have no internet. Verizon apparently does not have towers up here. They did not care to put towers for the people here. Or maybe the people that do live here do have internet, but with just a different carrier. So maybe Verizon didn't think it was as lucrative to, you would have that many people signing up for these insane plans. So they didn't put towers up here. But I'm assuming that maybe Sprint or AT&T does have something. Because they seem to be, I don't know if I'm mistaken, that you guys can correct me on these smaller companies. But I could be completely wrong because I am Canadian, so don't quote me on that. 88 miles too long. Well, we'll see. I have my coffee now. My beautiful I said yes cup. I'm sorry guys, I had to make it really quickly. I normally do not have any coffee spills or anything. Even when I make my food, I wipe down. Like if there's gravy seeping from the side, I do not like anything spilled, like anything dropping from my food. I like it really neat. It's an exception, trust me. Yeah, so I'm just having my coffee. I had a rice cake, lunch last night. Rice cake with almond butter, some raw honey, and some jam, so that should hopefully last me until breakfast. And yeah, I'm just so happy to be with my beautiful Gus. I gave him too many kisses, I think. I'm sorry, yeah. Cutest little nose in here. It's like a little chipmunk. And he's wonderful. He's wonderful to drive. He's like a cinema, and he's beautiful. We've had quite a few goggy eyes at him, quite a few. He is one beautiful guy. I know. So yeah.
Do you have any idea where we're going to have breakfast?
No, on the freeway. I'll be happy with the truckers. I actually would, in all honesty. It's not bad hanging around the truckers. Yeah, I would be really happy to have breakfast there. No, I don't know. What I do know is that since we packed them so quickly, we don't really have water, so we do have to fill up our fresh water supply and fill up some gas at the same time. And also, eventually, we stop at a Home Depot and a Walmart. Yes, eventually. We need to pick up some paint for Home Depot and a few other minor things. And I did want to buy a camera in Phoenix at Best Buy. So I saw this 4K camera from Sony. Absolutely beautiful. I think it's the camcorder. Oh my god. Beautiful horses. Oh, they're so gorgeous. Sorry. I get distracted easily. So anyhow, this 4K camcorder. And it was awesome. And at the first location that we went to, Best Buy, they had a couple box. And the normal price for that camera was priced it up. And the deduction fee of the box was about $350. So I said, okay, you know, it was sitting there in the corner at the bottom in one of their drawers, and it just looked so used. Even though I opened it up, it's brand new. There wasn't a single scratch. I don't even think the owner ever used it. Nothing. He just brought it back. Maybe he didn't need it, or maybe he decided it was too much for what he's doing, or maybe not enough. I do not know. I don't see how it could not be enough, though. You know, it's like they're top of the line camcorder. Anyhow, so then we went to another Best Buy because that particular Best Buy had limited selection of camcorders. We went to a different Best Buy. That one had a much bigger supply. We checked out some cameras, and I just didn't feel like there was anything that I was satisfied with there. So, besides that one 4K camera, and of course the other location, it was full price because it was not on the box. Then I said, okay, maybe I'll try that 4K, the open box one. You know, just give it a go. And if I don't like it, I can always return it. So the following day, we went back, and I walked into the store. I was there for like 15 minutes. And I don't know, and then I pranced around, I looked at the open box. The guy was helping someone else, the salesman was helping us last time. And I looked at the open box, and I just didn't feel right about it. I know it's just a little box, it just looked used, and when it comes to electronics, I'm a little bit snobby in that respect, and I want it all boxed and sealed from the manufacturer brand new. I don't want anything opened and touched by someone else first time around besides the person that actually assembled it at the manufacturing plant. So yeah, and I said no, I don't want it. I'd rather pay full price 2 weeks down the road from Canada than buy it like that. I know it might be stupid, ridiculous, you know, childish, whatever, but it's just the way I feel. So I couldn't get myself to spend that money on something that's I perceive as used. Like, you know, I'd rather have spent the full amount, but then it's not used, and then my mind makes me feel better. So, and I walked away. And then I said to myself 2 hours down the road, I'm going to buy that camera right here. That's that. I will just buy just that camera. I will not buy any little ones to accompany it, just because this camera has a really wide angle. Anyhow, I'll start out with that. And then I'll build my little system once there's something better out there. At the moment, I find most of the things just not what I'm looking for. So, that was my experience in Phoenix. I had a wonderful experience there at Freightliner too. Good thoughts about Arizona, amazing. It's like one of my favorite states. Good thoughts about Texas, amazing people. I didn't really see the state too much, it was mostly freeways. And Utah so far has been breathtaking too, so. And I think those are actually the 3 places I wanted to go before we embarked on this adventure. Exactly, Texas, Arizona, and Utah. And now, Arizona comes in first place. I will have to say Texas just because I don't know much about Utah, which is it's very beautiful, but Texas, I don't know, the people are wonderful, so I have to add that in there before the beauty. And then Utah third, but maybe once I see what Utah looks like 2 the order might change, but I don't think Arizona will go down to second because the Grand Canyon is there and it's not happening. It's going to be number one. It's not going to be anything below. So the Grand Canyon has become part of me now. So sorry guys, it's, I get attached to certain things. One of my boyfriends now, he's on the list of my boyfriends. So yeah, that's where we're at.
Did I hear you saying I'm a little snobby in that respect? Is that what you said?
Yes, I do not like used electronics. I also, another thing I do change my, no, not always the newest, but I do change everything every few years, like my cell phone every 2 years. My laptop, well, I just got the Mac. I don't think I'll be changing that every 2 years because they seem to be one of the laptops that actually, the Mac laptops that last a good 4 or 5 years. They just stay, you know, Mac updates them and, you know, and the way I've made my Mac, you know, the configurations, it's really powerful. So I think that will last me out quite a few years. But anyhow, going back to the topic, I do like to keep my electronics. I like to replace them every few years. That is a cute RV park there. It's in the middle of the city, just like that. But there's a few other trashy little trailers, so half cute. So, anyhow, so yes, cell phones, like iPads, laptops, I like them updated every few years or so, just because technology changes so fast. I'm not one of these people though that just goes out and buys the newest thing like 3 months later, you know, but every few years I think it makes sense. Like my iPad, my mom is waiting for that iPad, so, and she buys it off me. She will never take it free of charge. Will not. So, yeah. So that's where we're at. Containers. He's been by so quickly. Didn't even flinch in the other direction. Didn't even bother stopping to check his brakes, which really shocked me. And it wasn't just him. The other reason why I mentioned him is because he was the heaviest. This is a UPS. I'm just showing HR that I ordered these triangles today. Anyhow, yeah, so he was going so fast. He was just one of the first that I noticed that was going so fast and not checking their brakes. So anyhow, I checked my brakes. Everything was wonderful. Gus was perfect. And then I started down the summit. So there was a first warning about how much you weigh and how fast you can go. You know, if you weigh over this amount of pounds, you can only go this many miles. If you weigh that much, you can only go that much miles. So there was warning 1, and there was warning 2, and I thought to myself, this must be some sort of a hill because I've never seen a warning in connection with the weight and the speed. So I'm like, hey, what's expected in front of me? So I put the engine brake on, and I was really ready to tackle the whole thing. It was a 6% decline, 6 miles going down. So I began very slowly. Of course, I was even slower because all those signs and regulations just made me a little bit more apprehensive, I guess. You know, just a lot of the signs were new to me. So I was going, I think, 20 miles per hour. And then I was really slow.
20 miles?
And then I put the hazard lights on. Could have been slower. I put the hazard lights on. And then 1 mile into the summit, the downhill grade, all of a sudden the engine started to turn off. And then it said low fuel. So, of course, I'm downhill and I start to panic. I, like a normal human being, would panic if they're downhill and they run out of fuel. So I go over to the side and then I say to myself, that doesn't sound, HR said that doesn't sound right. So I started the vehicle again, and then I proceeded, and then I don't know, something felt odd, so I stopped the vehicle. I got out to see what kind of a summit is waiting in front of me. I walked a few steps forward, actually more like 100 feet. Couldn't see much, got back in the truck and thought, okay, I'm just going to do it. It doesn't matter how steep it is. So I started down the summit further, and all of a sudden the engine turns off again, and I pulled over to the side, only to find out that the fuel light went back on, and then the engine light went back on, and I was really close to the highway. So I was just a little bit, quite a bit upset actually. You know, this was just the last thing that I needed. And we were so close to the side of the road that HR managed to put it closer to opposite of the freeway, as you would, or interstate as you would call it, just so nobody hits us even remotely close because they were coming down that mountain so fast. So he just managed to put it in neutral and press the brakes once, and then the engine brakes, the service brakes, and that was it. And then, you know, when we were contemplating, I started calling the roadside assistance. They said I'm actually not covered for gas services. I'm covered for towing, and I'm covered for tire changes, but not bringing gas. And then I started to call other towing companies around me, around where I was. I didn't even know the town. You have to just Google it. And one of the guys lived 65 miles away. He was like, I can come, but I'm 65 miles away. And then the other ones just did not do RVs. I don't know, it was just so difficult. I couldn't find a cab phone number where I was to come and deliver gas. So then, I don't know, HR found something on, he couldn't figure out why the low gas sign would be on, because he thought that we actually do have gas in our tank. He checked it with a flashlight. And then a trooper came by, a police officer, and he stopped wondering what we were doing, and he saw me. I was quite upset, and HR was there pumping gas from one tank to the other. He must have thought what was going on. So yeah, HR used a water bottle, and if he had a little tube with a pump in between it, he was trying to take the gas from one side to the other. And then he asked me to put gloves on like 20 times to help him. I did not want to. I wanted to just call him to wait. I think he put, apparently there's a like when you fill up the gas tank, you're supposed to, if one side is low in gas, they're supposed to distribute it evenly towards each other. But it wasn't doing that, so it was just sitting. A lot of the gas was sitting, not a lot, of the gas was sitting in one side of the tank. So I chose taking that one out to put it together so I could distribute it. And I don't know, he pumped in quite a few gallons just to try to get the engine going to complete the hill, the steep hill. And throughout this whole time I was really, really upset. And you know, I told him, please bring me some gas. And he said, well, I would only be able to do like 5 gallons at one time. And I'm like, we just call some service and stuff. So finally HR completed putting gas from one side to the other. It's not supposed to be like that, but in this case it was. And then he started the engine from the back. You can't start it from the front, I guess, after it's been shut off in such a way. And he said he will try taking it down the hill, and I did not want to go in. Even though it was my beautiful motorhome, I was so apprehensive. So the police officer, who was the sweetest guy, wow, he said I could give you a ride to the bottom, and which he did. I took my 2 little babies and we went riding in the police car and in the front. No, I did not want to sit in the back. And then we were driving very slowly behind HR while he took the motorhome down the steep hill, and we made it to the gas station. But that was so scary, guys. I recommend everybody check their fuel tanks, you know, and what we are actually, what HR is thinking that happened is that because we apparently had, my tank is 115 gallons, that's about 550 liters. So what happened, we had about 40 gallons left in there apparently, because when we filled it up at the gas station, it could only put in 110 gallons, we shouldn't be able to put in 150, so we had 40 gallons left. What might have happened is, this is just a speculation, is that there's a lot of debris in the fuel tank, that the fuel from one side of the tank to the other is not flowing through properly, and it's just sitting on one side, not the other. Come to think of it now, the last side that I filled up gas on was the driver's side. No, it was the driver's side. Well, that's really strange. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter.
That's actually really strange because the gas should have been there. Because that's where I put the gas.
Once it's half, it distributes evenly through a big hole. Once it's below half, it doesn't distribute anymore. That's the issue.
Okay, wait, let me think. And then the other one was low. Anyhow, so actually it might have not been on that side was where we filled up in Moab, but I think since Moab we might have filled up again, of course. It might have been the other side. So I'm not quite sure. Anyhow, so speculation is that the gas is just not distributing properly through the tanks. Like there was 40 gallons on the passenger side that should have been coming to the driver's side. As soon as the driver's side is empty, it just should have shifted over, right? And it was not doing that. So that's what HR did. He took it from that side, he put it on the other side, and then he managed to get it down the hill. And it was an experience, but not one that I would want to repeat again, guys. So please check your fuel tanks. Make sure they do not have any debris, anything stuck or congested there. Change your fuel filters. I do not recommend this. Imagine you still have 40 gallons and yet your car runs out of gas. Like, it's really not fair for anyone. You think you have gas, but then you don't, right? So do your due diligence, get your services done. You know, just keep your unit tip-top shape. Obviously, this fuel tank has probably never been cleaned. The fuel filter, who knows when that was changed last. So that is actually one of my first services that I am going to do in the next week or so. I don't think I'll be driving gas that much, though I need to empty the fuel tank. So as soon as it's empty, that will be the first service that I will do. Anyhow, guys, another lesson learned. You know, that's what it is with RVing. You just learn along the way. But yeah, quite the experience, quite stressful. Now I'm in the mood for like a muffin or something sweet with all that chaos going on. So I will probably find myself something and then have a shower and have a cup of green tea to go to bed. That's it. And tomorrow I hope there's no more surprises, but you never know. It's just a lot of unexpected things, and you do learn along the way. So guys, keep your RVs, cars, boats, planes, whatever you own, keep it up, you know, with the maintenance, get things, you know, changed and cleaned out and all sorts of stuff, because you just never know at one time what kind of chaos not only costs you monetary, but